I want to just pop in here real quick first and apologize for at least one or two things. First being that my microphone on my GoPro died, or I don't know. Probably shouldn't have left it in the tree stand overnight. Anyway, using the microphone on the camera itself, which kind of doesn't work real great, but you know, I can't wait till this afternoon when Amazon drops off the new one, so we're gonna get what you get. Also, nope, that was pretty much it. I'm still alive. Don't worry. I know it's been a real long time since I've actually, put together a video down here, but guys, just been pretty darn busy this spring and summer so far. But some exciting things have been happening, so I thought I'd, talk about that for a second. Biggest one being, I got a new hat and a new shirt. How neat is that? Those came from the NRL 22 Nationals match this year out in Gadsden, Central Missouri. That was a great time. Thanks you guys for everybody putting that on. That was a good time. Also, check this out. Met some of those convicts from down under. And Jason brought me this. Thanks, Jason. That's pretty darn nifty. I'm gonna just slap that on my truck and see how long it takes before the state realizes that this isn't actually my license plate. Yeah, probably not gonna work, but that's pretty cool. Thank you. I'm just gonna stick that back here. A couple other things. Got a new chassis for the old Bergara here. Actually, it's not a new one. Like almost everything I own, it's second hand or third or fourth hand. I have no idea. I bought this over a year ago, and it's been kind of kicking around my basement. Actually, I bought it because I wanted the weight kit and stuff off of it, and it was local and it's a good deal, and so never have too many chassis. But I eventually got tired of looking at it down here, and I shipped it off. And man, check out this sweet cerakote job that got tossed on here. If you're looking for some pretty neat work, Shyworks up in northwest Iowa, get with them there. I'm going to toss the link, I don't know, somewhere. You can Google them. They're on Facebook. Pretty sure he's not on Instagram because, like a lot of people that share their views on things, you get the old ban. Anticipating I'd probably going to get the, ban for just talking about it here on this. I don't know. But good dude, does awesome work. Check this out. I sent him this chassis with nothing in mind. Said, hey, I love my country. I'm not extra tactical, not extra flashy. Show me what you got. And we got this really cool distressed bronze flag pattern here. That's pretty neat. So, I got a match tomorrow in like less than 24 hours, so I'm gonna do, probably the smart thing and just swap over chassis here because I'm excited to run this. I could probably actually do that and do a little test and make sure everything works, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Anyway, the whole purpose of this video is that I'm going to show you what it takes to put a rifle in one of these chassis. If I can figure it out, you guys can figure it out. And probably most of you, this is a no-brainer, whatever. Maybe some of you have never seen the inside of one of these and how it actually works and all the cool things you can do with it. These are identical, except, well, this one's like 7,000% more awesome looking and has 100% more foldy action. Check that out. Both these are MPA BA comp chassis for the Remington 700 footprint. Both of them have the magwell cutout on there. They're pretty solid. Exactly the same foldy, non-foldy ultra cool looking, standard issue cool looking. So I'm just going to tear stuff off of this one, put it on this one, bring you guys along, kind of show you how this works. Again, most of you probably already seen this kind of thing. Nothing exciting? Maybe you haven't. I don't know. One other thing I wanted to throw out there that I added to this rifle about a month ago and is really pretty neat. This bag rider here. If you get your standard MPA chassis, you can get like a flat one on here. You can get a little, one's got a little kind of a S-bend in it. You can get a monopod if you're, don't get monopods. No, just don't. They look awesome. Don't do it though. Too springy and bouncy. Anyway, this is the old bag bullet from ALD Rifles. Really cool dude. Midwest. I think he's in Missouri. In fact, I'm like 99.78% sure he's in Missouri. Bought this from him. Met him at National Match. Really nice dude. I'll toss a link again somewhere down in here. He's on Facebook. That's the best way to get a hold of him. He's got this. He's got really cool mag caddy that I'll drag out and show you at some point. Check him out. ALD Rifles. Let's start tearing this thing apart. Alrighty, so step one, we're just gonna strip this down, take all the goodies off, because virtually everything is gonna go right from this one to the new chassis. This is boring, and no, it's not boring. I enjoy doing this stuff, but it might be boring to you, so I don't know. Hang with me. We're gonna go quick here. First, yep, mag block out. We are 8,000% clear, so don't worry there. We're just going to go ahead and take the bolt out too. That'll be fine. We're going to take Mr. Bipoddy off of here. Some people have asked, why do I have my thumb wheels and stuff on the right hand? Well, my brain isn't connected to my left hand very well, so I have to kind of do most things with my right. I dial my dope with my right, I reload with my right, I adjust my bipods with my right. Left hand's pretty good at just like holding on to stuff. I should probably work on that, but you know, that's where I'm at right now. Alright, bipod off. We'll get the old OG Gray Ops plate off of there. Those things are pretty handy. What else can we do? Yeah, let's go ahead and take this cheek pad off of here. Let's just raise that up a whole bunch. If when you buy your MPA chassis from wherever, they'll come with this nice little foam pad right on there. They're pretty cushy, but the wee bad ones, that's where it's at. Every rifle needs one of these little wee bad cheek pads. They're not expensive. You're supporting some great folks, and they're comfy. Get a wee bad one. You'll like it. All right, let's struggle through this. I'm gonna do a lot of fast forwarding in this because, yeah, this might take a while. What is going on here? Are we going up or down? Oh, I never saw such a thing. Nope, that's definitely the wrong way. Maybe these just stay on there. I don't know. Oh, they come off. We just gotta be smooth. Yeah. Ain't that nifty? There you go. Wee bad cheek pad. Hey, this is the factory little foam thing, but wee bad ones are sweet. When you, well, let's do the smart thing next. Let's go ahead and take the barrel action out of there. Now with the MPA, you will have to take the little night vision bridge off of there, which requires a Torx of some kind here. I don't know, this size maybe? Nope. Guaranteed not to get on the first try. This one, T15, yep. gonna see that again. Got it. Also, the old fix-it sticks. Those are pretty darn cool. All right, night vision bridge coming off. Gonna be 4 of those torque screws. The bridge on here, actually you can reverse direction whichever way you want. It looks a little goofy the way I have it here, with the longer section of the rail pointing forward. But there was a reason behind that. That was because sometimes I ran a little GoPro on the front facing backwards, and I wanted it set forward as far as I could. So if you flip it forward, you got a little bit longer rail. Normally it would be this direction, and the machining lines up a little nice, but you can flip it however you want. All right. Also in mine, there's a little spacer and a thumb rest piece on there. I kind of like that. I'm going to put that back on the new one over here, and where you stick your support hand thumb if you want. Got that. All right, that was easy enough. Let's move on to, let's just go ahead and take the barrel action out there. You're going to need the old 3/16, probably a metric size, I don't know. The one that lines up on mine is 3/16. Use the old wee bad bag here. Turn around that. Probably don't need that. This is going well. Action screw, rear action screw comes right off of there. Let's not lose that rear one. There we go. Oh. Huh. There's like life forms and stuff under there. Probably take that out a little more often. Let me wipe that off and we'll just zip that over here. Yep. Perfect. We're going to toss it over here. Alrighty. I need to find that action screw. Let me do that. I got a little magnet tray here to keep all my screws in. I'm not sure why I'm not using it. Let's use it. Doot, doot, doot. You know, a guy just, if you don't look at the positive sides of things, a guy just loses mind pretty darn quick. I just spent, like, no joke, 10 minutes on my hands and knees on the floor looking for that front action screw. And while it may seem like, you know, that was kind of futile, I did find a front takedown detent from an AR I built like, I don't know, 12 years ago. Handful of loose 22 rounds and a house centipede that probably some kind of state record. Anyway, I found my action screw. Let me show you. Wasn't on the floor. It was stuck between the scope and the rail on this thing. This is a picture into how well I have my life together, if you're wondering. You know, women don't find you handsome, they should at least know that you're going to be able to find the nuts and bolts you drop on the floor. Probably going to get, you know, some kind of copyright violation saying that. Let's get back to this. That was long enough. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Got my bolt, got my stuff. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, if you know, when you buy your MPA, it's going to come with one of these really nice MPA vertical grips. And I actually really do like the factory grip, but I'm really super fond of the Anarchy Outdoors. They have a handful of different ones. You know, most of them some kind of penguin theme, because they look like a penguin. Those are cool, and they're good, folks. So I'm going to take this off and swap that over there. You just need a big hex driver of some sort and muscle that out of there. All right, grip, screw. We're going to keep that. I'm going to set this aside for a rainy day. We got our fancy little extended Anarchy Outdoors mag release. Really like that critter. Take that, put him in there. We're going to take our bag bullet off. That mounts just using a hex bolt that, you know, of course I don't have the right size for that at the moment. I wonder if it's this one. Nope. Let's dig in the bag here. How are you guys doing? All right. That one's a 7mm. Go ahead and take that off. That has one large. I'm going to get that later. Sure, it won't take me as long to find that one. One large screw goes through that into a little pin that slides in here somehow. There we go. A little pin with a threaded, I don't know what it's called. A little pin with the threads in it. We'll need that. You know, so we don't lose it. Let's just go ahead and put it back on there. Cool. Got that. I'm going to have to get some new stickerage because I'm going to replace that. Spigot mount in the front. We're going to transfer that over because I want my Arca spigot. We're going to have to get a new sized hex for that one. I think it's this one. Yep. As Rain Man Ray would say, reverse click. If you haven't checked him out and you like cars and stuff, he's pretty cool. He's a auto tech, I think in Florida or somewhere, that, you know, works in an independent shop. I don't know. He YouTubes a whole bunch of his car repairs, and it's pretty fascinating. It's kind of fun. He's a cool dude. All right, I must have Loctited those. That was probably a good idea. 2 screws take the spigot off of there. Unslide, put that in there. And now I've got my internal weight kit. From the factory, these come with little hex screws. Most of those were kind of stripped and nasty looking when I bought it used. Came with that chassis actually. So I replaced them with little stainless Phillips head screws because that's what the hardware store had. So guess better get busy with the old screwdriver. Start doing that. Kind of thinking now it would have been a good idea to install this weight kit in that other chassis when I sent it off so that the paint job would match. Failure on my part there. But then I wouldn't have had it in my gun when I wanted to shoot it. Alright, screws come out, and there's these little, I don't know, things that go in the slots. Pull the screws, take them out, flip it over, reverse these out, set them all on top of here because we didn't learn anything from our experience a few minutes ago when we dropped most of them, but I thought ahead. Because when I went to the hardware store, I didn't just buy the 8 that I needed. I bought like a dozen of them because I know myself pretty well. I'm going to lose some. All right, all those out. Steel weights fall right out of there. Now I've got this bad boy stripped down. I'll just park him over here. Alrighty, so what we're going to do now is actually just the exact opposite of what we just did. So we're going to do this in fast forward motion because I have a conference call for work in like 10 minutes, so I got to kick my butt in gear here. Let's just put on some music and zoom through this real quick. I'll do a function check at the end. Stay with me. We'll go quick. Bingo bango. Flop it over. And we ready to stick our action in. All right, so we're get our torque driver out. We're going to do ultimately 55 inch-pounds. You can tune that a little bit if you want. I found that works just fine in this. So it's what Bergara recommends. That's what we're going to do. Move our bag here. Give her a thump. Do the front. I'll just bring it up to say 25. Rear 25. 45, 45. Let's get the right hole. 55. 55. Turned a little bit on me. Let's double check that one. 55. There we go. Ta-da! We have us a fully assembled Bergara and an MPA chassis. It's really that simple. And this one folds. Isn't that cool? Tossing one of the chassis is easy. I mean, I made it look pretty hard. It's not. A couple of basic hand tools, a little bit of time, drop it right in, you're good. One thing I will have to do, and hopefully I have a little time tomorrow, is mess around, do some feed checks. Sometimes they can be a little finicky and you have to adjust your mag or whatever, but I had real good luck with the other one. It worked right away, so I'm hoping this is the same too. Anyway, if you have any questions at all about chassis, rifle, whatever, let me know. Super excited. This is the first custom paint job I've ever had. They did a great job. So again, Shyworks, link, check them out. They do some really cool stuff. It's not just your, you know, solid colors and your, you know, whatever. He's a pretty creative dude. So check him out. Let me know if you have questions. Thanks for watching. We're getting close to 2,000 subscribers, which, to me, that's kind of a big deal. Appreciate all you guys that have subscribed. If you haven't, you know, I'd appreciate it. I'm going to have a fun video out for when I hit 2,000, whenever that is. So thanks for hanging around. Get some kids out shooting, have fun. Stay cool. It's hot outside. Thanks again.